Is WordPress dying? Over the last years, I heard more and more people say that this is the end of WordPress, that WordPress is dying, that they are finished. With AI, you can build websites in seconds. New website builders appear every single week, and even well-known people in the WordPress community are having different opinions about this matter. One says WordPress is a sinking ship, the other one says WordPress is going nowhere. Well, who is right? After teaching WordPress more than 10 years and seeing the rise of AI, I think I finally know where WordPress is heading. But before I tell you my opinion, let's take a look at the facts. The internet has changed incredibly fast. Claude can design complete websites. ChatGPT can write codes for you. Cursor build projects. With Lovable, you can create applications. Framer lets you build websites without even touching WordPress. It seems like that for the first time in years, WordPress finally has some competition from AI-first tools. So it's understandable that people are thinking, what is going on with WordPress? Is this the end of WordPress? So let's imagine the worst case scenario. WordPress pulls the plug tomorrow. What will happen? Well, to your website and to your clients' websites, nothing will happen. You've downloaded WordPress to your server, you use your own database, your own files. If WordPress pulls the plug, all those things will remain. So visitors can still access your website, you're still visible on the internet, people can still do business with you, reach out to you through forums and stuff. The biggest problem comes later. There will be no more updates of WordPress, so your website becomes more vulnerable. Plugins will eventually stop creating updates for you. Compatibility becomes an issue. So yes, over time it can become an issue, but it wouldn't be a disaster overnight. So rest assured. Now let's take a look at the other side. 43.5% of all the websites made on the internet are made with WordPress. That means millions of websites, millions of users, thousands of developers, thousands of plugins, their agencies, web hosting providers, freelancers. That's an enormous ecosystem. Technology doesn't always win because it's the best. Oftentimes it's because a lot of people are already using it. Take a look at Instagram, Apple, Windows, Snapchat. If there's a new tool that is better, it doesn't mean that Snapchat will be gone because Snapchat has so many more users than the new tool. That makes a company really strong. So if you take a look at WordPress, 43.5% of all the websites in the world, that's a really, really strong position. You know, I understand that a lot of people see AI as a competitor of WordPress. I personally don't. I think they can become great partners and become an even better tool if they work together. Today, I can ask Claude to create a beautiful website. Then I can shift it to WordPress through Nova Mira. Then I can use Elementor to adjust the whole design of the website. And then I can add plugins from WordPress, Yoast, Rank Math, WooCommerce, and a lot of other plugins that add functionalities to my WordPress website, even though the design is from Claude. So now I have best of both worlds. With AI, you can create beautiful websites really fast, but with WordPress, you can have the backend and add a lot of things to it. So it's the ease of use, the best of both parties together combined as a super powerful force. But let's assume I'm completely wrong. Let's say WordPress is at its end and other tools become better than WordPress. That will be sad, but that also gives a really big opportunity to companies and to the community to create tools that help us to grow from WordPress to the next better, bigger, super cooler tool. So I bet thousands of people will jump on that to create the billion-dollar tool that can help all those 43.5% websites to go from WordPress to the new tool. So it creates new opportunities. I think web design agencies will do something about it as a service, like, hey, we transfer your website towards the new platform. I think there will be a lot of plugins and software that can do it for you. I think there will be a lot of tools. I think there are a lot of companies that will do it as a service for you. So you pay a certain amount and we will bring your complete WordPress website seamlessly to the new tool. And that's what I like about doing business. When there is a huge problem, oh no, WordPress is going away, new solutions will arrive to help those companies to solve that problem, to go from WordPress to something else. So even if WordPress completely goes away, we will be helped to switch our websites to another platform. And that's exactly how the industry always has worked. There are problems, we need a website. There are solutions, you can use WordPress. There's a problem, WordPress is not relevant anymore. There's a solution, we can help you to go from this to this new tool. The most important thing is the end result. We want to help people to be visible on the internet and to get more business through the internet. If it's done through WordPress, amazing. If it can be done through Claude, amazing. If it can be done through Joomla or to another tool, as long as the end result is there, that people get more business through the internet. And that reminds me of my own YouTube channel. For years, I've been making 4 or 5 hour videos that were performing really well, hundreds of thousands of views. The last years, my views dropped like crazy. So you know what I decided? I was like, you know what? I'm gonna double down. I'm gonna make an even better 4 or 5 hour tutorial. Oh, this is gonna be the best tutorial I've ever made. And guess what? Almost nobody watched it. So sometimes it's better to adjust instead of to try harder. Why did my views drop? Because less people are interested in making a website in 4 hours They want to do it through vibe coding, through a different tool. They want to do it faster. They want to have faster results. So since I started making videos about that, still about the same end result, having a great website that can grow your business, but now I get a lot of views through that. And that's what we all need to do. We need to adapt. We need to see what is relevant right now in the marketplace, and we need to adjust to that. So what I would like to say is be open-minded. If you have a web design agency, you want to help businesses to grow through the internet. And if WordPress is not relevant anymore, then you can use another tool. So be open-minded, learn new things. If you like making websites, I assume you also like to learn new ways to make websites. Adapt. If I did not adapt, my channel would be dying. So I decided to adapt, to do new things, to do new ways, try new things, new lighting, new camera, new lenses, new subjects, throw a bit of spaghetti through the wall and see what is working. But if WordPress stops, I do not run out of business. I just find new ways to help people to make a website. So I would like to summarize it as this. Don't become attached to one tool. To WordPress in this case. Become attached to help people to solve problems. People always want to be visible through the internet. Find the best ways on how you can help them to become that. So, conclusion, is WordPress dying? I think it's not. Is it changing? Absolutely. AI is changing the way we make websites, but I don't think it's replacing WordPress. I think it's making WordPress more powerful. And even if another platform becomes better in the future, the skills you've learned will not disappear. Your skills of dealing with clients, your skills of designing, of SEO, optimizing websites, making websites, all that knowledge that cannot be taken from you. The system may change, the tool may change, but all the things you've learned through the years are still working in your favor. Tools may change, your experience doesn't go away. 20 years ago, I was making websites in HTML. Then I started using Dreamweaver. Then I started using Joomla, WordPress, Elementor, and now Claude. The way we make websites is changing. So I would like to say, keep curious, keep learning, find new ways to make websites, find new, better ways to help clients, be ahead of the game, focus on helping your client as good as possible, and be open to adapt to new technologies. Those are the people who most of the time stay successful. People that are willing to adapt, to grow, to become better. So whether you make a website with WordPress or with Claude or a tool that doesn't exist yet, keep building, keep learning, keep focusing on helping the client as good as possible. And then I think you'll succeed. So those were my 2 cents. Let me know what you think of it. Feel free to give your opinion about the subject. And I hope you're not afraid of the future. I hope you're excited for the future and that you're willing to grow and change and be the best. Let me end with this. I'm so thankful for the people I've learned through the WordPress community, the people that I'm making tutorials about, the friends I've made, especially Ferdy and Reno, other people from the WordPress community. So many things have changed in my life thanks to WordPress. And I'm really thankful for that. I'm also thankful for you for watching this, because if I have no watchers, I couldn't do this. Now I can live from this and I do my best to give you the best I have, to develop, to become better, the things I've just taught you. So I want to say thank you to you two for making this possible for me. And I hope in the future I can still help a lot of people with making amazing websites and find ways to make money with those websites. So God bless you, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.